What if one of the most powerful voices in podcasting just reopened a conversation the political elite hoped would stay buried? Joe Rogan is known for saying what mainstream media won't touch, and this time, his comments have reignited a firestorm involving former President Barack Obama. Supporters are shocked, critics are energized, and the internet, completely divided. So what exactly did Joe Rogan say? Why is it spreading so fast? And why are people claiming Obama's legacy is suddenly under pressure? Stay till the end, because the final detail changes everything. Barack Obama panics after Joe Rogan exposes him on. Here's what's really going on. In today's digital age, power no longer belongs only to politicians or traditional media, it belongs to conversation. And few people control conversation like Joe Rogan. When Rogan recently revisited controversial topics surrounding Barack Obama's presidency, social media exploded almost instantly. Clips were shared, reactions poured in, and suddenly, a familiar name was back at the center of heated debate. But let's be clear, this wasn't a scandal revelation, it was something far more dangerous to political legacies. It was discussion without filters. Why Joe Rogan's voice matters. Joe Rogan isn't a journalist. He isn't a politician. And that's exactly why people listen. With millions of loyal listeners, Rogan has built a platform where long-form conversations allow ideas, popular or not, to breathe. When he questioned certain Obama-era decisions, foreign policies, and media narratives, he wasn't accusing, he was challenging the story people were told to accept without question. And that alone is enough to make powerful figures uncomfortable. The internet reaction. Division at full speed. Within hours, supporters of Obama rushed to defend his record. Critics resurfaced old policies and speeches. Neutral viewers began asking questions they'd never asked before. This wasn't about exposing secrets. It was about re-examining history, and that's where the real tension lies. Obama's image has long been protected by polished media coverage and carefully managed public appearances. Rogan's discussion disrupted that controlled narrative, reminding people that no leader is beyond criticism. Why some say Obama is panicking. There's no public meltdown, no angry press conference, but silence can be louder than words. When major figures avoid responding directly to viral conversations, it often signals strategy, waiting for the storm to pass rather than fueling it. To critics, that looks like panic. To supporters, it's dignity. The truth. It's damage control in the age of podcasts, where one conversation can travel faster than 1,000 news articles. The bigger picture, this is bigger than Obama. This moment isn't really about Barack Obama. It's about independent media versus traditional media. Long-form conversation versus soundbite politics. Public figures losing control of their own narratives. Joe Rogan didn't end a legacy, but he reminded the world that no legacy is untouchable. And that's why this story refuses to die. So the real question isn't whether Joe Rogan exposed Barack Obama. The question is, are we finally entering an era where powerful leaders can't hide behind media shields anymore? If one podcast conversation can shake public opinion this fast, imagine what comes next. Let me know what you think in the comments. Was this overdue criticism or unnecessary controversy? Like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because the next story might be even bigger.